Hey, it's your Uncle Bubbers. This is going to be episode 10 of our hardcore solo self-found Tempest here on Titan Quest 2. Last episode we beat chapter 1. We are going to be starting fresh on chapter 2. And I also need to spend all of my points from leveling up. We are going to go... Yep, one more level on this. We'll have Discharge maxed out as well. Passives look all good. We could do Rage, more Rage effect. I think I will actually take that out now. Take out the rage effect, and we can make better use of those points over here. So 2 different rage passives or projectile damage. I think I'm going to do this. Actually, I usually do that health one last. I'm going to do that first, because we've really been neglecting defense stuff. So I'm going to go health regeneration. And see how much health regen we have now, 49. Yeah, I like to get at least a couple hundred for sure. On a character that uses health regen, I like to have at least 300 by the time I get up to level 45. So we got a ways to go.
Hang on.
So those bronze coins are like a special currency for this chapter. Used for just one thing, I guess.
Carrying too much.
I got real full. Pretty sure we checked all the loot and we picked it up last time. Yeah, this all looks familiar. Yeah, I'll go sell here in a second. And I will raise the difficulty back up too, because we're kind of
No room for that.
caught back up to enemies now. About time to raise the roof again.
Need quality.
Don't think it's really worth looking at vendor stuff.
Have you ever dabbed?
Not as much anymore, at least. These neophytes have machine gun attacks. The lightning neophytes, they just shoot a bunch of lightning out of their staff really fast, kind of like we do, but much faster. Much, much faster. So they can be very dangerous. I forgot to raise the difficulty. There's the toxic space hunting bow of nature. People have kind of made fun of that. Just random naming conventions that are messed up right now. Alright, let's go back. I will do that. I need to get better about that. That's the one thing I keep forgetting, because I'm so used to going to the vendor and going back down from farming a whole bunch on higher level characters. so I forget other stuff.
Need
Because I
quality
usually have all the quests done and everything else taken care of, so usually vendors is all I ever need to touch.
Did the old
So we'll turn in the Pan Remnant. I think we're turning in the Disopelagos. Yeah. Raise the roof on this. Much better. Level 32. That's what we like to see. Gosh, we're still tearing through stuff. I'm surprised. And I know we do more damage now by having good gear. But still, these are like beefy dudes here. This Marauder. We're in Chapter 2. These guys are 5 levels above us. I'm still surprised that we're killing things this quickly. I think we may have just hit critical mass. The whole time I was saying I just want to beeline for all the layered up lightning effects. I think we've just kind of achieved that goal now. So we are sniping stuff as quickly as I was hoping. So our offense is kind of helping out our defense.
Come in. Lord Glaukos is expecting you.
Oops, I always do
You'll
that.
fit them out, may Lord Glaukos. Thank
Pick up
you.
a fresh batch of
Both of you
quests
will be the death of me.
from all these people.
have you? But by art, you're interested. Oh, great.
And I always click on their trade option because it's always on top. There's our stash. This guy always has a couple chests next to him every time you refresh the game.
Pirates! Christmas
You can do that.
Ichthians! Anyway, rubber. I noticed. Enough will.
I want to go out. That's what I want. So he has a treasure map that we just bought. We've got another fetch quest kind of deal for.
I'm still in the.
I don't think we have to talk to him again.
You were numpy and as far.
Nah. This guy has a neat little kind of side quest everyone likes quite a bit later on. So in general, we're going to be going out the left side of town and doing this whole area. That's like the first half. And the second half is just going out to the right side of the area, and that's got a whole bunch of stuff up top too. Coins, please. Thank you. Huh, I think she still stunned me even though I had my barrier up, so I didn't take any damage from it. I still got affected by it. all these bronze coins. There, I think he woke up. Yeah. That might be something. Well, we're already overcapped on poison, so we'll just be losing fire res. Oh no, it's the other way around. We'd be gaining. Okay. Yeah, we'd actually be balancing our resistances and gaining some health and armor. Yeah. Good deal. I haven't really nailed down a perfect pathway for this second chapter like I have done with the first one. Seems like I do it a little bit different every time, but the first chapter, I pretty much do that in that same order. So I might kind of jump around. Yeah, but watching our rage stacks at the bottom, if we're in a fight, we're like capping out up to our max count of 10 pretty easily, staying up there. So that's good. I know there's a rage effect, a rage overflow effect in Warfare somewhere that heals you every time you overflow. It's not much, but it's technically kind of like a form of health regen. Just as it doesn't get buffed by all the other health regen effects. So we have to pick 4 eggshells, I believe. And they're spread across this half of the map and the other half of the map, so it'll be a bit before we complete this quest. Primal Magma. Yep, not doing fire damage. Or doing fire resistance, though. So I guess I technically should put that in there to get, what was it, 5%? Yeah, 5% fire resist. What does this go in? Oops. All armor, yeah. So now we can do 15% cold resist. Yeah, pierce armor. That's not going to do anything. More bones. We are 25 now, right? So we can put 2 relics on? Yeah. So I could get 15% more damage to elite creatures, which is probably worth it. If I had another one, I would throw it on as well, on the other weapon. 5% increased armor and spirit resistance. I guess honestly, since I'm maxed on cold res, why not? I'll just do that. Oh yeah, duh. Okay. Do that. Divinity, and then we are done with this now. Maxed out Tempest. Yeah. So max this out, do the health part. 2k health. Guess the next thing would be... Which one of these has the... Actually, cast speed there. I do want that one too. Yeah, that's the overflow. You heal for a certain amount, and that increases with level, I believe. +3 to max rage. Let's go for the cast speed. I might end up pulling that out anyway and just go for this health regen once we unlock it. Yeah. I'm really, I guess, with all the passive stuff here on the Warfare True, the health regen, and these kind of like the projectile, the health regen, and these 2 rage effect things, and we already maxed this out. That's kind of all I'm really looking forward to. But I know that there's some more health and stuff, and some armor and whatnot kind of spread around. Okay, so it kind of puts stuff kind of more in perspective for me. Just dump into Vigor. Keep going. 2100 health now. So this is a really easy side quest in here to complete. You have to find an item, but it's always in the same spot every time. At least every time I've been in here, it has been. Now you can go through all the extra hallways and stuff and whatnot, but usually if you just bust the pots that are right in here, this lost toy will pop out. It's always like right around this little central thing. So you gotta pick up the lost toy, and then you'll see a friendly wandering ghost come up next to you at some point. There you go. So that's the ghost of the merchant in town that we bought the treasure map from. This is his dad. So next time we go back to the camp there in Chapter 2 town, we have a little extra dialogue option. Complete a quest with that specific merchant. Other than that, it's like the whole area is just for that. Nice and quick. Still getting tons of mileage out of this really fast cooldown barrier. So good. So good. So this is a different type of gambler. We're not going to gamble with him. We're just going to pay his price 3 times. He'll give us some Embers of Night, and then we're done. I do have a nice video where I gambled 1,000,000 gold with him. So if you want to see what 1,000 gambles from him can produce, you can go check out that video. Usually when I farm on high-level characters now, I kind of roam around this area. Here in Chapter 2, just like this whole left half of the map. All these hills with enemies and stuff. Which is kind of nice. Except I don't do it from north to south. Like any good ARPG player, you always go from the bottom to the top. So you can see more from further away. Unless you can rotate the map, like Grim Dawn. Yeah, this just feels so much easier and smoother than all the work we did in Chapter 1. Chapter 1 was kind of a struggle bus in parts of it. We just earned our way up to good gear now. Enemies still hit very hard, but at least we can kill them back a lot faster, relatively, than what we could in the other chapter. I guess I will have to start doing this.
Now, let's find the sources of Nemesis energy. Glaucus said we're around here somewhere. All right. Time to see what this diphile can do. Go on. Try to absorb Nemesis energy. I just hope you can handle it.
It's this little shark guy, he always gets stuck on the stairs right there. I've set that bug in before. Bless his little heart. His little shark heart.
Must have reached the Moirai by now, my lady.
I should have known he'd go scurrying into the Moira, like a rat into a hole.
Was that Nemesis? When you absorbed her energy, it seems that you were connected to her for a moment.
Carrying too much.
I really don't like those hunters, because they always do high damage. Like, we've got almost maxed out poison res and they still hurt.
No room for that.
Alright, guess we're going back. We'll tell us to do Chapter 2 towns now.
God, Glaucus needs something magical.
So this
to help
guy, you can
out
say we
there.
met your dad's ghost.
He did. I've waited
15 embers. Because Daddy loves you. It's all fodder. I don't know if I checked that potion yet. Yeah. I just try to dodge those little Hydromancer circles, the freezing circles. I think their attack patterns, usually they'll do 2 of them in a row. So if there's more than one Hydromancer, it can get very precarious and like chain you up. Let's do that. Active points. Is there nothing else over here that we need? I mean, technically, I guess we could do... We don't need flow. I don't want overload. I don't want lightning fury. I don't want weapon attack, so... Electric burst would be the only other option, and I'm not really hurting to go for that right now. Everything's dying so quickly. Don't need it. So yeah, I think we're good with that. We'll do this. We'll do vigor. I'm just gonna keep stacking vigor for now. Yeah, active points I think I might just hold on to, or I could do ailment cleanse, I guess. We'll do that. Alright, so we do have ailment cleanse now on our really quick barrier. 3.9 second barrier, wow. Now I know the cooldown doesn't start until after that 2-second window wears off. So I guess it's technically not like a 40% uptime like I said before. But it's pretty close. I mean, it's relatively awesome. This is a good area to run through. It is a fun, like, farming run to do. I guess that's why I've started doing it. I usually just come from the other direction, though. I'm doing this backwards right now. This guy's up here all by himself. I always like looking down here. Looks really cool. Made me think there was going to be like a secret cave entrance there or something for some side quest or extra event. Ichthian Uber boss.
That I finished absorbing the power from the latest Titan equal, the Ichthians themselves.
The God Noctis interfered. We would already have 2 more if not for that.
I will deal with the Godmark. But don't think I've forgotten your past failings. Your weakness is the cause of all of...
Come up and grab this waypoint. There we go. I usually start at that waypoint and go down that whole route that we did. I think I do that on a few of my build videos. %, attributes. It's not going to beat triple res though. A lot of this gear, I wouldn't be surprised if we use it until the very end. Well, that's a ton of loot. Survivors, nope. No. Might 110. 300 armor. It's ornate. I love ornate, that all resistance implicit. That's how they say all res in this game. Thermic in nature. Thermic is fire, cold, and nature's lightning, poison, so that's basically 6% to all 4 of the main resistances. Yep, cast speed, health, poison res, that's amazing. Nowhere close to wearing it though. Do I hold on to it in case we end up respecing that way down the road and somehow haven't found a better option by then? Probably not. So even that's like a side grade. I might end up clearing like 100% of the map in here because it's just fun. That, and I don't remember 100% of the exact little nooks and crannies that each of the caves are in. There's a few caves you can go down in for XP and whatever side quests. One of them's right there below us. Burial caves, yeah, that's a dead end one.
Give me the apple. No more. It would be wise.
This is just like the statue on that very first beach after the tutorial. Based on which of these you choose, it'll drop you a piece of gear.
A fire.
And then you'll have to fight elites that are centered around the other two. Other than that, it doesn't really matter what you choose. Yeah, I'll wind around here again. Clear this out. It's true, with active points I could go into Storm Nimbus. I just thought about that, because I haven't done too much on here. We could make it just do more passive lightning damage, I guess. That's really what it's there for. We could always, yeah, do like lightning res, cold res, because these raise your max lightning and max cold res. Conservation is not going to matter for us. Frost armor is like not really going to matter for us either. If we were melee, maybe, because then we'd actually be getting hit a lot more. But I don't really want to rely on getting hit that much, or count on getting hit that much. Is that breakable? No. Okay, so there's that. Yeah, I don't know where the other one's at. So we'll come right back to this gate here in a second. Man, it just feels so good to tear through like all these elites and stuff right now.
Keep them searching to the west, as I go to. Be silent.
I'm carrying too much.
Someone is listening.
Oh gods. It seems
Oh, really?
this connection
Okay.
works both ways. Let's just pray she doesn't realize who we are.
Cold res, health, lightning damage. Ooh, that's a maybe. That looks promising. Exchange our Riz. Health stays the same. We get tons of armor. And then we get lightning damage on top of it. Wow. Yeah. So what's our Riz end up being? Not great. So we need that fire and lightning. So overall, we're just gaining armor and some lightning damage. Let's see if is the trade-off worth it. 1,000, 1,037. Not really. But these don't have the primal magma for fire res in them. So we'd have 48 fire res. I still don't really like it. That's another. I thought, man, when I saw that, I thought guaranteed I was going to switch to it, but not really. It's got to have a lot more percent lightning damage to be like that attractive. I just like the... If our resistances were better, then sure, yeah, I would obviously switch to it, but I can't sacrifice that much resist when we're capped out. Just to gain like a little bit of damage, it's not worth it at all. Do gain armor and whatever, but that's punching a hole in myself. No thanks. Okay, I'll clear this out.
It sounds like they've rallied against us.
Commit for the kill. Summons have speed, not for us.
I'm carrying too much.
Well, we go in here and there's another event, so I guess right now I'll say that that's the end of episode 10, and I will see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.